Welcome to Finovative Insights, where we uncover the money stories that actually matter. I'm your host, and today I am going to explain M-Pesa, how Kenya's mobile money changed Africa forever. Picture this. It's the early 2000s in rural Kenya. You need to send money to your sister in the city. Your options? Stuff cash in an envelope and pray the bus doesn't get robbed. Or hand it to a stranger and hope he delivers. 80% of Kenyans had zero bank accounts, but 70% had a basic Nokia phone. That mismatch sparked a revolution. In 2007, Vodafone and Kenya's Safaricom launched M-Pesa. M for mobile, Pesa for money in Swahili. The idea was dead simple. Walk to a local shop, hand over cash, get a text confirmation. Type a USSD code like *134#, enter a PIN, and send money to anyone, anywhere. Another shop cashes it out. No bank, no branch, no paperwork. The pilot started with just 500 farmers. Regulators were nervous. Fraud? Money laundering? But data won. Secure PINs, instant SMS receipts, real-time tracking. Launch day, March 2007. Queues wrapped around Safaricom shops in Nairobi. Within 6 months, 2 million users. Why? Remittances. Kenyans abroad were losing 10 to 20% in Western Union fees. M-Pesa cut that to 1 to 2%. By 2008, 10 million users, half of Kenya's adults. A street vendor pays her supplier without leaving her stall. A teacher in Kisumu sends school fees to Mombasa. No more lost envelopes. Agents ran out of cash to pay out, so Safaricom trained thousands more and gave them starter float. This wasn't Silicon Valley flash. It was solving real pain with real simplicity. So you see, M-Pesa changed how money moves in Kenya forever. It gave millions power to send, pay, and save, all from their phones. From farms to cities, M-Pesa connected the nation like never before. And it didn't stop there. Today, millions across Africa look to M-Pesa as a model for financial inclusion. It proves that simple ideas, when done right, can spark remarkable change.
By 2010, Kenya's economy was running on M-Pesa. $2 billion flowed monthly through phones, more than some neighbors' GDP. Safaricom turned 100,000 corner shops into mini banks. From Nairobi kiosks to remote villages, agents were everywhere. Even illiterate users tapped in with voice prompts in Swahili. Then came the killer upgrades. In 2012, M-Shwari launched savings and microloans in 60 seconds. No paperwork, no branch visit. An AI looked at your M-Pesa history and said, yes, here's a $50 loan. Result, 20 million loans in 5 years, mostly to women the big banks ignored. Next, pay bill, pay your water, electricity, school fees, all from your phone. No more standing in line at the post office. Merchants loved it. A matatu owner in Nairobi bought a second van using installment payments via M-Pesa. The model spread. Tanzania, Uganda, South Africa clones popped up. But Kenya stayed king with 40% market share. Challenges arose. 2013 hackers cracked weak pins. Fix. Two-factor SMS codes rolled out overnight. Competition from Airtel Money forced fees even lower. By 2015, 30 million users across borders. During the 2020 pandemic, transactions tripled to $300 billion a year. Lockdowns couldn't stop money, it just moved faster. Economists say M-Pesa added 2% to Kenya's GDP through inclusion alone. It turned phones into wallets and village agents into bankers. Vodafone spun off a $1 billion unit just for M-Pesa. A single mother in Kibera used M-Shwari to buy beads wholesale and tripled her income. A farmer in Eldoret sold maize directly to buyers in Nairobi, receiving instant payment. A student in Mombasa paid university fees in installments without visiting a bank. Agents earned commissions that lifted entire families out of poverty. By 2018, M-Pesa processed more transactions than Western Union globally. Safaricom shares soared, creating thousands of new millionaires. The central bank reported cash dropped by 15% as digital money took over. Small businesses grew faster with instant working capital from M-Pesa. Women entrepreneurs launched clothing lines, food stalls, and transport services powered by credit. In rural areas, health clinics accepted M-Pesa for medicine, reducing child mortality. Schools collected fees digitally, cutting dropout rates. Government used the platform to deliver emergency cash to flood victims within hours. By 2022, M-Pesa integrated with international remittance services. Transaction volumes hit $400 billion annually. Agent network expanded to 200,000 locations. Safaricom launched Fuliza, an overdraft feature preventing missed bills. Default rates stayed below 2% thanks to AI risk scoring. M-Pesa became the backbone of Kenya's digital economy. Market vendors tracked sales in real time. Taxi drivers preferred digital tips. Even churches collected offerings via M-Pesa during Sunday service. The platform processed salary payments for over 1 million workers. By 2023, users could buy government bonds directly from their phones. Financial inclusion reached 96% of adults, doubling savings. M-Pesa formalized Kenya's informal economy while keeping its spirit alive.
By 2030, M-Pesa will power 90% of all Kenyan transactions. AI will scan spending patterns and autosave before income shocks hit. Climate-smart loans will fund drought-resistant seeds and solar irrigation. Cross-border trade will be instant and fee-free across the entire African continent. Blockchain will secure land titles linked directly to M-Pesa wallets. Every village agent will double as a solar microgrid banker. M-Pesa will launch a pan-African digital currency backed by central banks. Users in remote islands will buy Chinese solar panels with one tap. Financial literacy will rise another 40% among youth. Average household savings will triple in 5 years. M-Pesa data will predict crop yields and trigger preemptive insurance payouts. Disaster relief will reach victims in under 2 hours. Health premiums will auto-adjust based on real-time wellness data. Schools will issue digital diplomas stored on M-Pesa profiles. Women-led startups will access venture capital via tokenized shares. Ride-hailing fleets will run on M-Pesa electric vehicle charging credits. Market vendors will accept carbon credits as payment for produce. The informal sector will contribute 50% of GDP. Central banks will use M-Pesa heat maps to set interest rates in real time. Rural clinics will order medicine using predictive demand models. M-Pesa will become the default digital identity for voting and pensions. Global remittances will cost under 0.5%. Diaspora investors will fund local startups with one-click equity. Kenya will export its Fintech model to 50 countries. M-Pesa Academy will train 100,000 agents yearly. Graduates will open digital banks in every African capital. The system will achieve 100% uptime. Cyber defenses will use quantum encryption. M-Pesa will evolve into a super app for insurance, investments, trade, and governance. Other countries can learn 3 things. First, solve the biggest local pain with the simplest tech. Second, partner with telecoms, agents, and governments from day one. Third, let users build credit with every transaction, not paperwork. Pakistan can use Jazz Cash to bank 90 million in banked. India can scale UPI to rural merchants with voice commands. Nigeria can turn recharge shops into microloan hubs. Bangladesh can cut remittance fees from 8% to 1%. Every nation can turn phones into banks and agents into wealth creators. M-Pesa shows the blueprint. Thank you for watching. Subscribe to Finovative Insights and hit the bell for more real finance stories.